can you take this microphone settings, plug it into another PC, and have all the settings saved just as you like them? Let's find out. So the microphone we're going to be talking about today is the PreSonus Revelator Dynamic USB microphone. That's a mouthful. But in one of my last videos, I did a small review of the microphone. Again, this is just me as a content creator sharing with the cool stuff that I find that works really well. So if you're looking for something, then hopefully my experiences can help you make a decision. I'm no audio expert. I'm no content expert. I'm just someone creating videos and sharing the stuff that I think works. So here we go. So we had a question from Cal. So thank you so much for commenting. You know how helpful it is. So thank you. They say, I've got one question. If I change some settings in the app and chose a preset and whatnot, and then I plug the microphone into another PC where the app is not installed, or close the app on the same PC, not having it running in the background, will the changes I made to the sound still work? Okay, so this is a great question, and this is probably one of the biggest selling points of this microphone. But rather than me just tell you about it, I want to show you and let you hear how it works. So the answer to that question, the short answer is yes, you can. But I'm going to show you exactly, I'm going to prove it to you because I know you doubters out there. So let's jump into the PC now and I'll show you how that works and what happens. Okay, so we switched to the PC view now, and I've tucked my camera away down the corner here. So let's just take a look at the software that comes with the Revelator Dynamic and show you how powerful it is and how really cool it is. So here we go. So it's called Universal Control, as you can see here. And when you first install this software, you are going to get this box, and then you click at the bottom here, Revelator Dynamic, and that will load up this screen here. So this is your main EQ area that you're going to see. So get very used to this screen because everything is done here. Now, as you can see on the left-hand side here, these are the presets. Now, most of these come already installed on the software, so you don't have to change these. But you can go in and edit them and make any changes you want. You can rename them. You can do whatever you want with these. But these are the preset ones. So I actually really like the broadcast radio preset. I have made some changes. I've turned the noise gate off, the limiter, and some other stuff. But you can do whatever you want with them. So what I've done, but now that obviously assumes that do I need this software running like this as an equalizer to make the sound how I want it to sound? Well, let's test it. So what I've done, I've just created I've called it terrible test, because I want it to make sure it's clear that you can hear the difference. So I've created a terrible preset. I'll let you hear it now. Hello, this is a terrible test preset that you can hear. Okay, back to normal. So there you go. So there's no mistaking what that sounds like. It sounds terrible. It's all over the place, and that is on purpose. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to shut down the software and make sure it's not running in the background, so you can see that you don't need the software running because it's all saved as a preset on here. You can see here you have all these presets to use, and you can just switch between them. Preset 1, 2, 3. You can customize all of these at the top here, and I've just saved this as terrible test preset number 1, and you can just hit the save button and call them whatever you want. Okay, so let's turn it off. Okay, so let's shut down the software and I'll show you how it works. Right, so let's just exit out of here. Let's close this. All my files, that's Universal Control gone. There you go. And I'll make sure it's not running in here. So there's the little icon here, little blue one, Universal Control. I'm going to quit that now. As you can hear, it still sounds the same. But what I'm going to show you now is I'm going to, so you have the preset buttons on the back of the microphone here, so you don't have to use the software. So I'm going to jump to the terrible preset that we made and let you hear what it sounds like. Hello. Can you hear me now? Does it sound absolutely terrible? Yes. And we're back. Okay, so you see there it wasn't running and it still sounded terrible. But just to prove the point even more, let's say that I've created the perfect voice profile for my voice, exactly how I want it, but I want to take it to a friend's house to record a podcast, or I'm going to take my laptop out with me, but I forgot I don't have the Universal Control software installed. So can I just plug this in to a PC or a laptop that's never had the software running on it? Let's find out. let's plug it into the second PC that I have here, and I'll record some more for you. Let's go. Okay, so here we are now on my second PC. I have unplugged the USB cable from my regular PC to my second PC now. It came up device found, just a standard Windows notification, and I have opened OBS here, and as you can see here, it is recording, it's picking up the microphone, no problems at all. And if I go into settings, you can see here in the task tray that there's no software running at all. It's never been installed on here. There's no universal control here. So let's open up the sounds. As you can see here, it's picked it up, a Revelator Dynamic. Let's open up the sound settings. And you can see here, it's just picked up, choose your microphone input, Revelator Dynamic. It's picked it up itself. No software running. So let's do the sound test now, where you hear the terrible preset that we made. So let's jump to the terrible preset using the buttons on the microphone. Don't forget. Here we go. Okay, so now this is the terrible preset. As you can see, it has remembered it. There you go. Welcome back. So just in case you didn't hear, I just said that was the terrible preset, and as you can hear, it has remembered it. And there we are, back on our standard broadcast profile now that I like. So let's jump back into the regular PC, and we'll finish this up. And there we go. We're back. So we're back to our regular PC now. So let me just show you the software when you boot it up from scratch. As you can hear, I've switched the microphone twice now. So let me just show you what it looks like. So let's go on to the little screen here so you can see. Now the software, again, it's not running. It's not in the taskbar here. So let's go here. I have a shortcut. So I'm going to open this up, and this is what you're going to see. So you'll see universal control, and any devices that you have connected will be listed below here. So if you've got an audio interface or anything connected via USB, it will show here. I have just the Revelator Dynamic, so I'm going to click that, and then that opens up your EQ like this. And this is the screen that you're going to see. Like I said, you can do all your changes here. It's a fabulous piece of software, really powerful, and it really does add. If you're debating which microphone to get, and the choices are some of the other USB microphones, the value of this software adds a good chunk of the microphone. And the fact that the microphone is, what is it, £149 or something like that, £179, around that sort of figure, the software must be worth half of that. You know, it's so good. So just to prove the point again, these are the presets. I'm going to switch to the terrible test now so you can see that it still works. It still saved it. And let's just test it. Terrible test. Still sounds awful. There you go. Now we're back. So it works. Hopefully that answers your question. If you've got any more questions, like I said, I'm no expert whatsoever. I just think this is a fabulous microphone, and I don't think you're going to get anywhere near as good as this for the price. If you found this helpful, you know what to do. Like the video, subscribe, and if you've got any questions, I'm happy to try and answer anything I can. And I'll see you next time. Good luck out there.